It's still Business Morning, live to you here on Channels Television. Now, at the close of trading on Thursday, the equities markets remained in the bearish zone as the All-Share Index lost 0.8%. Conformably, the market's cap also fell by 76.8 billion naira to close at 9.6 trillion naira. Value traded also dropped by 13.5% to settle at 1.8 billion naira, just as the volume traded edged lower by 26.7%. Similarly, the market breadth declined as only 6 stocks appreciated against 34 decliners. So the beginning of the week has been very bearish. We're seeing investors actually being very cautious. Massive sell-offs were recorded for many of the stocks that were quoted on, that are actually quoted on the Nigerian Stock Exchange, as many of them are actually trying to make money and instead move to the treasury bills market, where they can have very quick returns on the investment based on the short-dated instruments that are available for investors in the treasury bills market. So the equities market has been hit by investors' apathy. We're seeing many of them looking for safe havens where they can get more liquidity. Of course, the challenges of actually getting forex in the economy is another contributing factor to the sell-offs we're seeing in the equities market. Let's see if we have Rotimi Fakayejo. Okay, we have Rotimi Fakayejo, the CEO of Enterprise Stockbrokers, joining us to talk about the developments in the equities markets. Good morning, Rotimi.
Good morning, Balaji.
Thank you so much for joining us. Give us a sense of what led to the bearish sentiment that we had in the market since the beginning of the week.
Well, it's not far-fetched from what is happening within the economy. The latest inflation figure given by the authorities, that is the inflation trending at about 60.5%, and also for the half-year results of some companies that the market has been receiving. We've seen a very, very shoddy result for Lafarge Wapco, declaring a loss of over 10%. And also the result that is coming in this morning with respect to Flammy Nigeria. Though the bottom line is showing an improvement of about 4 billion, 14 billion this year relative to 8 billion the previous year. But even that as it may be, the bottom line is not really attractive, in spite of the fact that they have increased their revenue. Actually, most important in this result is that the sale of an investment in associate company is about 23 billion, and that discounted from the profit will have made them to result in a loss position. I think those results are actually responsible for what is happening within the market, and also the trend concerning the banking sector stocks. Those ones too are not helping situations at all. So all this in one pack is actually bringing the contraction in interest that is right now apathy has replaced appetite for stocks in the market, and the situation we only hope maybe could get better if there are results that will actually be able to ameliorate the position of the market.
Okay, Rotimi, are there stocks that stayed afloat, stocks that weathered the storm? We saw the massive sell-off in the market, but were there particular stocks that investors still got attracted to during the week?
Mention that again, please.
Were there stocks that stayed afloat that did not get drowned in this bearish mood that we had in the market for the week? Were there particular stocks that investors still showed some kind of interest in?
Well, earlier in the week, we saw an interest coming up for Wando PLC, but I think that interest waned as the week went by. And I think the only other one that was is Skybank, which initially had already dropped in price, and we saw it coming up from about 67 kobo or thereabouts and turning to as high as 87 kobo again. And I think those were primarily the only few ones that we have. Most other banking stocks were actually on offer, and I believe that, today is Friday. The trend we are seeing right now is still a negative position of the market at 0.27%, and a very, very patchy volume has been traded. up to date. So I think with the way it is we really hope that good things will come up within the economy that will actually stimulate more appetite for investors in the market.
Okay, just before I let you go, Rotimi, talking about stimulating the economy, the MPC will be meeting next week. What do you think the equities market should expect from that decision that will be made?
Well, to me, so far we haven't expected much changes from the MPC, but I think I don't really think it will be anything that we're able to at least change the position of the market for now, because certain statistics are really not in the interest of the market. Because and at the same time, if CBN is going to adjust the MPR based on the recent inflation figure, then I think that definitely will spell negative for the equity market.
All right, thank you so much for your insight. Rotimi Fakejo, CEO, Enterprise Stockbrokers, talking about how the equities markets had performed in the course of the week.